Hi, everybody. This is your prayerful pause for Thursday, April 2nd, 2020. It's a way to anchor your day in something greater than yourself for the next few minutes. And so thanks for joining me here. Many of you know by now that I often wake up with some sort of tune in my head, and that's what I'm thinking about sharing with you. Well, today it was who put the bop in the bop, shabop, shabop. And I decided that probably wasn't the way to go. Although my answer would be God. God put the bop in the bop, shabop, shabop. But instead, I went to my email and I was reading one of the daily messages that I receive to help with my own meditation. Excuse me. And this one comes from a website known as the Daily Om, O-M. If you don't know it, you might enjoy it, so I encourage you to go check that out. But today's message is on the wisdom of surrender. And I got to thinking, oh, that might be really provocative and thought-provoking for us to talk about today, because it says that resistance strengthens the energy it attempts to oppose by giving it more power and energy to work against. And it talks about how we all know that to be true. If there's something that's bothering us and we keep thinking about it and obsessing about it, then it just seems to loom larger and larger. But if we can just reach the point of accepting it and saying, okay, well, you're here, but peace be unto you, it tends to go away. And it tells a story about a Tibetan monk who retreats to meditate in a cave only to be plagued by demons. He tries everything, chasing, fighting, hiding to get the demons out of his cave. But the thing that finally works is surrender. He simply tells them to have their way with him, and only then do they disappear. And it goes on to say, now this wisdom must be applied practically. We're not meant to get ourselves physically injured. Instead, this story speaks of how, in essence, our demons are inside of us. What plagues and pursues us on an inner level has a way of manifesting itself in our environment in the form of people, events, and issues that appear to be beyond our control. But all these external expressions are reflections of our insides. And it is inside ourselves that we can safely experiment with surrendering to what we fear and dislike. It admits it might be a little scary. It has been for me, and probably for you when you've done this. And we may find ourselves in the company of a lot of resistance as we begin the process of opening to what we fear. But the more we learn to surrender, and the more the demons and plagues around us disappear in the process, the more courageous we will become. The good news for us, I think, as Christians, is that we know that inside us are not only those things that plague us, but also those things that heal us, like Jesus and the Holy Spirit. So today I invite you, if there are things that you are fearing, if there are things that you are obsessing about, which is very easy in this day and age of this coronavirus, to just embrace them and to say, you know what? My God is greater than my fear. When we're baptized, we become grafted onto Jesus. We think that the spark of God is within us, and in our baptism that becomes activated in a different way because God has put God's mark upon us and chosen us and loves us. So keep that in mind. When things are plaguing you today, try not to fight back, just to let them be with the calm assurance that we're taken care of. We know who's going to win that battle, Blessed assurance, Jesus is mine. Kind of a better tune to focus on probably than who put the bop in the bop, shabop, shabop. All right. Go. Have a good day. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for sharing this time with us. I'm Pastor Deb Swift of South Presbyterian Church in Rochester, New York. If you'd like to learn more about us and our Acts of Faith community, please visit www.southpc.org. That's South like the direction, PC for Presbyterian Church.org. And we'll see you next time. Bye for now.